3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to the Scoreboard Podcast. On this episode, we have another special guest for this week. We have our Southwest ISD boys soccer programs. Welcome to the show, guys. Thank you guys for being here. We have Southwest Legacy and Southwest High School. We'll start with Legacy. Who do we have here representing the Titans?
Edson Gutierrez. Neric Lozano.
Perfect. And then Southwest High School, who do we have?
Ezra Scott.
And Jesus Angel.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. Welcome, man. Ezra, thank you so much for being here because your grandfather is always on my tail about making sure you guys are on the podcast. So thank you so much for being here. But with that, talk to me, guys. We'll start with Legacy first. Following up from last season, what are the goals you guys are talking about within the team about what you guys want to accomplish this year? Any players we need to be looking out for, stuff like that? Talk to me about what's happening.
Yeah, definitely. So last season, we, got our first trophy.
Yeah.
Felt good. Yeah, made it to, first round playoffs. Fell short.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But this year, for sure, we definitely want to, expand.
Sure.
Make it better, better range of playoffs. Since it's our last year, we want to finish it off strong, finish it off with a bang, right?
That's right. I love it.
Just to keep the same consistency as last year, keep improving.
Yep.
And make it more better for our last year.
Yeah. And how many seniors do you guys have on that squad over there?
Like around 5 or 6.
Okay, gotcha. So it's not 11 like the girls do. Gotcha, okay. Southwest High School. I don't know how much better of a season you guys could ask for besides.
Well, it's pretty obvious.
Yeah, there's one goal in mind. But talk to me. After last season, I just want to make sure, I'm sure you guys have heard it enough. You still are the only, we've had a team go to a state competition. You're the only team to be competing in a state final for a championship in the history of Southwest ISD. First and foremost, does it still feel real moving forward this new season? And what's the goal for this new season, which I'm sure we all can guess. So we'll start with you all.
I mean, yeah, last season was pretty crazy, but I mean, now that we know what it's like, we just want to go back and win it this time.
Yep.
Bring it back.
Gotcha.
Well, like he said, the goal is clear, so we want to get there again. We got to keep working hard and actually bring the goal home.
Yeah, I love it. Now that it's cold, practices have begun. Things are starting to get serious. Talk to me. How have practices been going? What have you guys noticed about this new team? Any new players, stuff like that, that you guys are starting to see can help take you to that next level? We'll start with Southwest and then we'll go to Legacy.
Yeah, it's been cold, but I mean, we don't let that get to us. We still train hard and have high intensity the whole practice.
Yeah.
And I mean, we have some new guys, so we're still trying to adapt to them.
Yep.
But I think we're doing fine so far.
Okay. Perfect.
Well, this is the weather we like 'cause it's soccer season.
That's right.
So we're excited. We do got new players coming in, like he said. And obviously the same guys that we had last year, we have them now.
Yeah. Legacy, what about you guys? Anybody we need to be looking out for? Anything you guys are seeing in practices that you guys are starting to notice that might be a little bit better than maybe last year?
Yeah, definitely. So our practices have been very intense. Our coach has been very on us. Everyone's just really locked in. We really want to, make something good this year. And, yeah, like we have some very good freshmen this year, some people from other schools. And, yeah, I think we could really do something this year.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, we have good players, freshmen coming in. We're still trying to adapt with them and show them how we play chemistry-wise.
Sure.
Feel like we would do a really good chemistry and a good build-up with the freshmen.
Gotcha.
So I have a question for you. The last year's last year, and that's a hard thing for both of you guys because y'all had one of the most successful year at Legacy, and along with probably the biggest victory. And then, sorry to keep rubbing it in, but
I was gonna bring it up.
Then, but on the flip side of that is how do you move on? You know what I'm saying? Is that I mean you have to. There's no
going back.
But you for Southwest you walk right past that banner every day. You know what I'm saying, and things like that. And so, how do you go ahead and take that next? Just take the next step of that was last year for your memories. This is our team, our new thing. How does coach say? What have been those conversations at Southwest? And then the same thing to a certain degree. What is coach saying about, we did all these things, but none of that matters maybe, but what does that sound like? And even more so, what are those conversations, the ones that really matter between you and your teammates?
Yeah.
I mean, we know how hard we worked last year, and still we fell kind of short.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, we know what it takes. So we just want to just work as hard as we can this year so we can actually bring back what we want to bring back this year.
What's different on that team than on this team than last year's? Because I know that last year there was coach and I talked about this a lot, the leadership and the when you take Brian and those guys that really helped out in the middle and stuff like that. But what's different this year? Maybe where did you get stronger? What are some things that you might need to kind of maybe a weakness on this group that you need to shore up?
So we have a completely new midfield.
Mm-hmm.
We're still adapting to those guys, but they've been doing pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Brian will be missed.
Yeah.
But we still have our two best attackers.
Yeah.
And they're just older now. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Mhm.
All right.
I mean, just to add up to that, we do have a faster midfield. I feel like we're playing faster, which
Okay.
Okay.
that's the one difference that I do see this year.
Yeah.
Now, and with that, with the new players, is there conversations with you all, with coach, about having to adapt them to this new mindset of like, here's the expectation, you need to be here, or do you think they're kind of just flowing right into it?
No, there's obviously the expectation because what we did last year, they have to fit in and actually
Put in that work.
Yeah, put in that work, but they know they have the confidence of the coach,
Sure.
so they should get there.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. And Legacy, talk to me about you guys, man. You guys had an incredible season as well. Is there a conversation with some of the newer players coming up to varsity with getting them up to speed of here's where we were, but it's not where we want to just end. We want to keep going. So you need to come up with us and kind of play up to that level, get up to that level of intensity, stuff like that. Are you having those conversations as well?
Yeah, we be telling them that they gotta step it up. You can't be just slacking off.
Sure.
We wanna do much better than last year, but like the past is the past, so we gotta move on, do it step by step.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, like to add on to that, definitely like this year, what we want to work on is like everyone to play for each other.
Mm-hmm.
So like the freshmen were like, hey, like it's our last year, like you got a couple more years left. And
Right.
This is our last one. Like,
Yeah.
give it your all. Yeah.
And those are tough conversations, right? Because as a freshman, as a senior, you're going, hey, you're seeing the future. You're seeing as like, oh, if we don't do great this year, we can do great in 3 years. But you're seeing it as, hey, this is my year. You need to be playing up to this level for me to be successful. And I think those are good conversations. And I think, I feel like you were a really good coach about talking about that, about making like, forget last season, make this season special for the seniors of this season. They're not going to care about what we did their junior year. They want their senior year to also be just as special. Any questions for the guys, I guess,
I think the same thing I asked before is, you don't get to where you're talking about by just talking about it. You don't get results by just talking about results, right? So what are the tangible, the very focused things that you're strategically working on right now? Like both of you guys have some pretty tough teams coming into scrimmage and things like that, and soccer scrimmages are not like football scrimmages; they're basically games. And so, what are you working on specifically, either strategically or fundamentally, that will put you in a spot to get those results you're talking about? Does that make sense what I'm saying? It might be, you're talking about the speed in the midfield. You're talking about different things like that. But what are the strategic things that you're talking about right now that you're really focused on? It's a tougher question, a little higher level.
Yeah, so there's obviously a process that we have to go through.
Yep.
For us, we work on our press.
Mhm.
We have to make sure that they're always getting pressed because that's how we got there last year.
Mhm.
And also our build up, we have to make sure it's good, smooth. Make sure to get the ball to who we need to.
So
get the ball
those who
to.
are not soccer people, tell me what build up means. I think I got a good idea,
Okay.
but
So build up is basically passing the ball all the way up from from our side,
Mm-hmm.
our goalkeeper side,
Mm-hmm.
and then
That
press.
drives me crazy when everybody's up there and you kick it back to the goalie. I'm like, what are we doing? But I mean, I understand it, but it gives me a heart attack.
Yeah, our goal is to keep possession.
Yep.
And then what was the other one? It was press.
Press,
Yep.
yeah.
Mhm.
On that one, it's just when they're building up.
Put
what I just
pressure.
explained. Yeah,
Yeah.
we have to
Right.
make sure they don't get to the wingers or they don't get to the top. We
So
have
that
to
they
break.
can attack better. Yeah.
We have to break it. Yeah.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
Okay. Narek, what are you guys working on?
Right now we're working on our building up. There's some couple of players that are trying to fit in.
Yep.
So we're helping them how we build up and stuff and how we press,
Mhm.
like they said.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I got you. Talk to me about those coaching staffs, man. Talking about Legacy. What's special about that coaching staff at Legacy that you guys want to talk about?
Yeah, so our coaching staff is really great. You know, Sandoval, he's like, he's really good.
Best dressed soccer coach on the planet. Well, maybe not on the planet, but definitely
Yeah,
in
he's
South Texas.
Very serious guy. You know, every time we step on the pitch, he's, you know, ready to work. He's always there, you know, sipping on his coffee early morning. You know, he's like, hey, he's ready. He's screaming at us, you know.
Yeah.
But he knows it's, you know, it's all love. You know, he just wants to push us. You know, he wants something great, you know, not
Yeah.
just for him, but for us.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And is he making that coffee, or is he making when you guys do a coffee run, or how does that work?
I told him, I was like, hey, where's our coffee?
Then we started running more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we started running. Yeah. Anything else you want to add to the Legacy coaching staff?
Well, our assistant coach, we got a new assistant coach since Romero decided to leave us.
As he stares at him over here
As he
behind
stares
the
him
camera.
down, yeah.
He's been pretty good. He's been giving us new tactics and a good first impressions of him.
Sure.
He's been giving us a lot of attention to us
Sure.
and showing a lot of passion for the team.
That's awesome. That's
Awesome.
awesome. Southwest, talk to me about. There's a lot of things I think we know about Coach Romero, but what do we not know? Talk to me about what the coaching staff has brought.
And then I want to hear the best Luddian story
Yes.
that you can tell on the air.
I think we might have to stop the camera for it. But talk to me about this coaching staff. It's a very special one, which I think, to be quite honest, you could not have two more opposite people at the
then
coaching staff.
And while we're at it, we added another Romero.
yeah. But talk to me, Coach Luddian, the Romeros. Talk to me about this coaching staff and why it's special.
I mean, I've had Coach Romero and Letty in all for years, so I mean, I feel really connected to him, and I feel
Sure.
like I have a bond with them.
Sure.
I mean, yeah.
Is that true, Coach? There's a bond, or is there no bond? I just want to make sure. Okay, there's a bond.
Yeah, I mean, they're great coaches. They push us to, work as hard as we can,
Yeah.
in and out of the classroom, not
Yeah.
just on the field, but as a person too.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
were y'all worried about dropping him when he threw him up in the air for that iconic picture? I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
But what's the best story about Coach Romero?
Oh, look at the. I like the nod. You tell it. I don't want to tell it. Yeah.
Oh, they already talked about this one. Look.
Yeah.
All right, so
Here we go. Here we go.
it wasn't that long ago. It was like a couple weeks ago. We were scrimmaging and he was practicing with us, and then someone sent him a long ball.
Mhm.
It was just like a long ball, and then he started running.
He fell. No way.
He got injured. Like he pulled his hamstring.
He got injured. The hamstring.
hamstring.
Hey, tell him you got to stretch, Coach. What are we doing over here? Yeah.
He has hamstrings?
Yeah, this guy. That's awesome. That's awesome. He wasn't able to finish the play?
No, he got out right away.
That was it.
Has Luddian jumped in there?
No.
No.
No, just
No.
absolutely no.
No,
It's
that's
a hard
all right.
no.
What about you guys at Legacy? Any stories from Legacy that we can share on the podcast?
It's like you do it. No,
Yeah,
you do it.
yeah.
No, you do it.
They're looking like they know the story they
They
want to
both
say.
know the story.
I just don't know if it's appropriate. Look at yeah. Who's willing to do the running for the story? Who's doing it? Who's doing it?
Narek's a goalie. He can do it.
Yeah.
Well, there isn't really much happening with the coaches. Sandra was mostly too busy on the tactics and stuff. So,
Sure.
Mhm.
But our assistant coach will be helping us, be playing with us.
Yeah.
But funny stories like that doesn't really occur like that normally.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So just more focus on the game.
They're pretty serious.
You know what? You guys took the safe route.
Man,
I know it.
y'all
I
went
know
the
y'all took
safe
the
way.
safe way.
Yeah.
That's fine. You know what? We're not gonna push for it. I'm gonna ask Coach next time I see him though. Hey, I'm gonna make up a story that you guys said and be like, "This is what they told me. Is this true?" No. Well, any last words for the audience of what you guys can look forward to?
I will
expect
say
and what you're
this,
excited for.
Brandon, one thing
Yeah.
we got to think about is we are in this setting the way we do this now, because the first time we did it was last year with the soccer, with
Yeah.
the Southwest Soccer Boys, and
On camera,
and that
yeah.
was like we need to start doing it this way. We got a lot more, because you got a lot more views,
Yeah, a lot
and
more
things
attention.
like that, and a lot more attention. But that was pretty cool that
Yeah,
that
it's
you
a-
guys are.
It's a full circle moment now. We have soccer here again, and we're going to talk to them again. And I
and
think
probably keep talking to them a little bit.
I think both of you should very much know that the district, whether it be the students, the staff, here at Central Office, I mean, every person here, I think, understands that soccer is, as much as football in Texas is so big, here at this district, I think everybody knows soccer is the sport for on both sides. And we're very, very happy for you all.
My goal is to be playing Southwest versus Legacy in the
That's-
regional finals or the
that's what we
regional
want.
semifinals, something
That's
like
what we
that.
want.
And I mean, we had more people at the state final game than they had for all of the other games almost combined.
Yep.
Just on our side. Can you imagine how many people it would look just like the football game
Yeah,
for a
Legacy
soccer
and
game
them, yeah.
and stuff. And so I think that would be pretty cool. But
That's the
you
goal.
know,
That's the goal. I think
I
for
think
us,
I think it could be. I mean, I don't think it's outside the realm of
I don't think so at all.
of crazy. You know what I mean? I mean, it's definitely a long shot, but not impossible.
Not impossible at all, but we look forward to supporting you guys. Look forward to
I want to say
cheering
one
you
other
all.
thing. Jesus and Narek are both two of our top Titan and Dragon warriors.
That's what I'm talking
as well.
about.
Actually, Jesus I think is number one, but Narek's up there too and stuff. So
Nice.
really appreciate those guys for all their work and leadership, not just on the pitch, but also outside and what we're trying to do with all of those things.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Any last words from you guys for the listeners, for family, for coaches? Anything last words that you guys want to say? You don't have to. I'm just making it out there. Anything? You guys all good? All right. Well, we appreciate you guys so much for joining us, man. We look forward to supporting you all. Have a great season. Stay as warm as possible out there, I guess, because it's going to be cold and colder. But we look forward to seeing another successful season from Legacy, another incredible season from Southwest, another good season for Southwest ISD as
Amen.
a whole. And so thank you so much for joining us. That has been the Scoreboard Podcast focusing on the Southwest ISD boys soccer teams. We appreciate you. And as always, we are
Southwest.
3, 2,